Right, people. This is the skin on my arm. Look, forearm. I've got a magnifying glass in front of the lens that's lighted. And I just thought I'd let you take a look at the action tonight. I'll keep still. I'll try. It's a really sneaky, subtle mover. Just watch it. It slowly changes the shape of my skin. Can you see? It's like lines going through it now. Hang on, I've not got my glasses on. Some of them look like dark brown hairs. And I've got blonde hair, so, you know. But anyway, this isn't just happening here, it's all over. My hand is absolutely crushing at the minute. In fact, I think I'll take you to my hand, because there's more action, I think, there. Wait. Right. This is my life, basically. Every night. And it's really painful. And I'm sick of talking about it, to be honest. But I can only stop talking about it when it's acknowledged, really. Because I can't live all my life with this pain. Oh my God, I honestly cannot tell you how much it hurts. Like now I'm dying to turn my hand over because the palm of it is absolutely killing. But because it never stops anywhere, it's like you don't know which bit to film first. So I got to a bit that's hurting most at the time, you know. But now it's starting to hurt as bad in other places, like. Oh God. Honestly, right. It's usually invisible to the naked eye, this, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, this is a camera with a magnifying glass. But you can actually visually see this with the naked eye. Now, that's how long, you know, I've had it, and it's just, basically, I've not got my own body anymore. I've got to accept it, but with treatment, I wouldn't have to endure this, would I? And, you know, Jesus, it does mess with your head a bit. Seeing a different one all the time happening. I'll be honest, but you can see this, can't you? I am not delusional. I'm not having it. God, it hurts so much. But you see, like, the chicken effect on my skin, it looks like an old woman's hand. I'm only 44. you know, and it's got like a horrible, weird shine to it that looks like it's like basically dead, or where it looks like it's dead because it's that white. Now it's turning blue and all sorts, if you can see that. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. See, I'm knackered. Honestly, I've not been this tired for ages. As you know, if you suffer from this illness, any kind of added stress in our lives, on top of trying to deal with this shit, wow, it just sets this off, doesn't it? And makes you more poorly. I think that's a fibre there. Oh yeah, look. Do you know, like, even though I've had it for 10 years, I still can't believe I've got it. It's like I never knew like stuff like this existed. I mean, I never knew about. I were a bit ignorant, really, to the world. You know, I was streetwise, like, but when it come to anything else, no. So yeah, ticks. What are they? I never even knew what one were. I can't keep still, for God's sake, hang on. I'm trying to get that fibre so you can see it proper. You know, because where is it? After all, it is that happening that gave us all this, like, label of delusion. I mean, do you know, if I can even figure out, right, yeah, that it's just not plausible for people all over the world, yeah, to exhibit these symptoms. It's not just one person saying it, right? It's plenty. But because it's like you're not bothered, it seems like you're not bothered, you know, because it's not you it's happening to, so you're not asked. You'd rather save money. That's how it feels, having this disease. We feel like, you know, because it's not your life and your family's lives being ruined, and you don't have to, like, witness it and go through it. You know, you can just turn your back on it and forget, can't you? Meanwhile, this is what we're enduring, right? And it's just, I just can't believe it. I never, ever in my life thought that you could turn up at an hospital screaming in agony, not knowing what's wrong with you. Honestly, it will. I've had quite a few scary experiences in my life, but to have something, you know your own body. There's nobody else can tell you better about what you can feel and see. It's your body. You know if your skin feels different. You know if your skin's changing. You could, you know, you feel it as well. But when people, even people who know you personally, are looking at you like, what you're on about? Because obviously they can't see the change because it's not their skin. And this is like that clever. It mimics itself as human skin tissue, doesn't it? To avoid detection. I mean, how clever is that? It's a shame Parliament and CDC and Public Health England and, you know, all the rest aren't as clever as this here. Look at it. Moving around my skin and black. Oh, ugly. Weird as how it is. I just don't know. Honestly. Anybody that is really weak-minded would kill themselves. I mean, wow, it put me in a dark place. So, for 5 years I couldn't come out of my house. So, you know, I can understand why the weak-minded end up taking their lives. Because I've never been weak-minded, right? But I tell you now, if it were for the fact I had kids, I would have ended it. Because what kind of life is this? Right now, where's that fibre gone? Oh, come on, Miranda. There you are. See, this is my problem. When I watch my videos back, what I've recorded, I get really mad. Because just as you're seeing a right good bit of action, you know, you're catching it, I seem to move. And so you can't see what happens next, you know, until I go back to that place, and then you don't really know, because, you know. So yeah, I'll try and get it so. But this is how it moves around your skin, dead sneaky, look. With all them weird lines coming up and stuff. Little black hairs. And then you'll get really bright white ones. Like stick popping up, almost like glowing, if you will. It comes, you know, like, honestly, it comes in all different ways. It freaks me out, you know, even now. And I've recently been given one of them sports watches, health watches, that tracks your steps and your heartbeat and whatnot. I mean, I really like it, but in a fashion, I wish I'd not been given it, because all it keeps telling me is my heart rate's high. I keep getting alarms going off. It's either high, right, or it's too low. It goes from one extreme to other within seconds. I'm like, what the... you know, I've screen recorded a couple of the readings from it, but every time anybody says to me, oh God, keep still, fibres there, where are you? Anytime anybody says to me, you need to go to the doctors with that, you need to go to hospital with that, I'm like, you don't understand. They don't listen. This is just what I have to live with. It's not nice at all. Ew, look at that big fibre, right? I'll keep still. Ooh, they still knock me sick. I really don't like it, honestly. Because I've always been a wimp, you know, with creepy crawly stuff. Come on, Miranda, keep still. Where are you? Oh, where has it gone? God, my eyes are so bad. Oh, honestly, I never feel clean. I'm sure we're around here somewhere. Hey, oh God, it knocks me sick and it hurts. And you know, I used to really enjoy cleaning up. I've always been house proud. A bit OCD that way, you know. And that, oh God, that really drives me insane. I just can't do it anymore. It's like it's like you get so much battery power a day with this. But it's not at any set time. It's whenever it decides to, like, leave you alone for half an hour, you know. So, in that half an hour that you've got a little bit of relief from all this going on, right? It's killing him the other one now. Right. What am I going to say? Oh, God, Miranda. Sorry, I'm tired, you know. I've not been sleeping well. Oh, come on. I can't even remember what I'm going to say. And that's worrying me as well. And did I jump off course with me heart monitor thing going high and low? Oh God, see, it makes you confused. I forget what I'm talking about and everything. Especially at night time, for some reason, I'm always worse of a night. When I'm, you know, the time that you're trying to wind down, chill out. How can your mind relax when you've got Twilight Zone going on in your body? You know, and it's not a very nice feeling. And then you see that coming out you, and you think, what's that? It's disgusting. It makes you feel like oh God, I don't even know, peasant, a walking, talking parasite. What's that about? Like in it, like something you see in a film. Because honestly, but I'm not being funny. Even though it sounds impossible, right? It's not unbelievable. So you've done a massive disservice to really, really sick people by giving them this label of delusions, yeah? Because you've never seen it. It doesn't mean it's not there. It's none of you have cared enough to look, because you think everything written in your medical text literature books is gold. Well, I'm sorry, but we haven't discovered everything yet on this planet. Find new things all the time. And did you ever think men had go to the moon and now Mars? No. So if that's possible, right, why is this not possible? And if this can invade a living human host, even like, you know, dog, cat, whatever, yeah, it's managed to jump to a human, why is it so unbelievable to you? If it can live in one living host, what's the difference between that one and a human one? In fact, I think they prefer the human ones, and because they've got more of a body to take over. Honest to God, it's like one big network, you know, like underground tube at London. It's all netted together, and if it gets, say if I were to like start rubbing one part of it where it's hurting now, It sends a signal. It sends like this signal right through my body, and it's a really weird, unpleasant waving sensation. And the starting point of that sensation is wherever I'm rubbing it, right? So what it does, it starts from there, and then it vibrates. It sends this sensation through your body. Oh my God, I really don't like it, and I can't explain it, but it's horrible. And sometimes it takes my breath. But oh God, I can't remember what point am I getting to. See, I'm knackered. Oh God, I can't even rewind it and check. I can't be bothered anyway. You know, I'm sick of this disease. Oh, we're on about waving motion. Oh God, that'll do me head in. Oh, that rate. Why is it so unbelievable, right? That this zoonotic illness is like transferred to a human host. It's not impossible. And without analysis, you know, and having interaction with proper, genuine sufferers, you know, you've not even like thought of setting up a ward specifically, you know, to monitor. You get the volunteers, obviously. Any one of us would volunteer. I'm in the UK, and I'd fly to America. I just don't know how I'd get the money to get there. But I would be a volunteer. I'd stay on a ward. I'd let you hook me up to all little monitor things to check heart rate and all that. And you can have all cameras on my body 24/7, and you'll see all action going on. It never ends. Honest to God, it is, but it really hurts. Certain points a day, it gives me a bit of relief, like I said. A little bit of release, and then I can get a bit of cleaning done. But then, that just really takes it out of me. It hurts all the time while I'm cleaning anyway, because my body's just, I just feel like I'm a 90-year-old. It hurts. I move like a 90-year-old, honestly. But yeah, I do this bit of cleaning. All the while I'm doing it, it's hurting. And then I sit down, and the pain I get is worse. It's like it's telling me off, you know, because like I've done something I wanted to do. So the pain increases for a bit. But my argument there with my husband especially is, you don't understand how much it plays on my mind if there's a job in the house that I want doing, as in cleaning, because I have always been house proud. You know, I have to make a choice. It's either sit here with my head tick, 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 getting mad because nobody else in the house is offering to do it for me, for a start. And I know I can just about do it, but all it is, right, is I just want my boiler cupboard, my built-in boiler cupboard, do you know, wiping the top off because it's tall. And I've no balance, you see, and I ache all the time. So I don't want to be struggling getting on a step, right, trying to balance and trying to clean a board, because that will kill me. Not even joking, I'll shake like mad. And just like wiping a bit of, you know, grease or whatever it is off the boiler cupboard, I'll feel like I've like just done a full body workout in the gym. It's horrible. I can't do a single thing without it hurting, you know. It's just, it's not normal. It's horrible. And I apologise, I can't keep still. But yeah, basically, to anyone, if you ever hear somebody say, what's it feel like? Right, I'm going to keep still, I'm going to put my hand right there, right, I'm not moving. I always say, I can feel it moving through me. But you can't explain this with simple words, can you? You know? And unless you're unfortunate enough to actually have the disease, honestly, you can empathise. You know, if you've got a heart and you empathise with us, sympathise or whatever it is, try and you can't even put yourself in our shoes and imagine it, because it's unimaginable, honestly. It's like, it's horrendous. Your body's not your own anymore at all. It makes you think differently, act differently sometimes, you know. Dealing with situations differently. Now I've developed, I'm always nice, me. I'll go out my way, you know, to advise people who are upset and stuff. Even though, look what I'm putting up with myself. And, oh God, that's bouncing, that bad boy. Can you say that? If I keep still. And I forgot what we're saying again. I've got to zoom in on that. And look how casually, like, you know, moves in its lines. Look at that. It's like a little network all joined together. Little network of cells. Now see if I were to pull that black hair there that you can see moving. Oh, did you see that one over there? Top right of the screen, switching under the skin fast. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying before. Now, all my friends I'm going to send these videos to. And then I don't have to keep repeating myself in a million different scenarios, you know, on what it feels like, because you'll never know until you have it. I know one thing's for sure. If anybody could stand in our shoes for a day, they would honestly, they'd not let us lift a finger again till the day we died. If they knew what we had to feel. I hate it. Do you know, I used to think I was really, really lucky with lots of friends. And, you know, fair enough, I was brought up in kids' homes and here, there and everywhere, but I reconnected with some of my cousins from my mum's side that I was close to as a kid when I did live with my mum, that is. And they became more like sisters, and, you know, made me stamp in family, like. And it was nice, you know. And then I decided to have kids of my own so that I could have my own, like, proper little family. And then, yeah, they've been in my life, in my children's lives, up until I got this illness, and then I don't know what went on, but instead of coming and seeing me to see if I was okay, they all just gossiped. Even when the message got sent to them that I was like actually dying, because I was, you know. If they didn't, embrace you, alright, they didn't even like come then. They were more bothered about the fact that they know they've let me down and they've not done what they should have done. Oh, because, honestly, the mum, my auntie, I don't know what, well, I do know, but I don't want to wear it in public. I do know what caused her to be like she was, but her daughters couldn't see it because obviously it's the mother. But they did know that she was frigging lying about what she's made up about me and my husband. So then that created a rift, and I was already isolated because I'd lost my hair. I had bad anxiety and no doctor would listen or help. Right, and none of them come. You know. And then I got told, they all think that your husband, Neil, is controlling me. Because I was the one that used to visit them all the time. Honestly, before I had this, I was never in my house. I was out and about all the time with kids having a laugh. Every weekend I'd go out, have a good dance with my mates and a laugh. And I always thought myself to be really lucky, you know, to have such, like, a lot of friends. Especially when I had such, well, a lonely childhood, if you will. When I did make a friend, I got took away again, so, you know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm on about, but it's really hurting and I'm dying to move, but I'm hoping you can see that there. Wait, try zooming in. Oh my god, that really, really hurts. You can hear that, that's my hubby snoring in the background. Oh days, oh my days, it really hurts, it really hurts. Do you know how hard it is for me not to swear? I swear all the time, I'm terrible for it. And I know it makes me look bad, but I can't help it, it's how I was brought up. I'm fluent in swear words, but I have been asked nicely when recording this footage to leave out the swearing if possible. Because some people are easily offended. That's fine by me. I can refrain from it. I just want to get this acknowledged, because what the hell could you live with it? And do you think it's right to leave millions like this? Honestly, it's no way to live. We're not even living. And because it's so unbelievable what we see happening to ourselves and what we're feeling, right? We've got to shut up about it. So that's affecting everybody around us. And then when you're at a bad point where it kicks off in you, in serious pain, it puts a strain on all of them. The kids will be worrying I'm dying. But my husband's same. And it kills him because he can't set the pain away, you know. I'm like, don't behave, don't. You can't blame yourself, you know. If anything, I feel bad. and blame myself because of his mental health issues. Honestly, he's gone through it, and so have my kids with me. But you know, you find out who's who, don't you? In your hour of need. And getting this disease, right, was just as heartbreaking as, like, none of my cousins who I cared about and looked at like sisters. None of them were there for me. Simply because the mum made lies up. And they know full well, though, that she was lying. They do know that. And anyway, rather than correct her wrong before she passed away, I didn't even know that she'd ended up with cancer. Even on her deathbed, she couldn't do the right thing and say, I made it up, you know, I made it up, blah, blah, blah. I want you to, like, go and see Miranda. No, what does she do? Do you know what her last wishes were? That I have not to attend her funeral. I mean, why? Because I spoke the truth about her. They were trying to say that my husband was a control freak. And they'd all apparently sit in Miranda giving it, we love Aunt Miranda, we miss Aunt Miranda, blah, 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 blah. So I one day stood up in my nana's when, honestly, it took me about 8 hours to get this wig on. Honestly, the anxiety was off its head when I had no hair. It still is. It's lingering, but not as severe. But what were I getting to? Oh God, I forgot again. See, I think I need to go to bed. It's late, isn't it, really? And you know, I can't get nice nails. They won't grow nice. Once they did, and I was dead chuffed. I thought, oh. And you know, as soon as they did give me these nails, it started splitting them and all that jazz. But I don't know what I've gone on about in this video. I know I've been rambling, and I know I sound tired because I swear, you just won't believe how hard it is. I feel like I want to be wrapped in cotton wool, right? And I want a butler with a bell because I don't want to move because it hurts all the time. I just don't want to move. I do, mentally. My body's willing. My mind's willing, but my body's not able. And it's also the thing about little cleaning jobs, you know, that you wouldn't even see them once over. But now I've got this, I have to reserve my energy levels for the more important things that need to be done in the house. And honestly, and then I've got to recharge slightly. I'm still knackered, I've got to go to bed. But I don't know what I've said. I'm just going to upload it because I might be talking a lot of gibberish, you know what I mean? But I think I'm dealing with it pretty well considering I've got like X-Files going on. Mental, innit? Mental. I know, you know, I can understand, like, I'm struggling to, like, believe this can happen in the human body, but I don't believe it because it can. And I really hope that this situation with COVID helps get us that knowledge, because you'll realise now what you've left us to fight on our own. And honestly, you'll feel bad. I can't keep still.